Hey, YouTube people, it's Music Therapy Laz here on a late Monday evening. I just finished watching Mitch Heyman showing off his beautiful new American, I guess it's a performance series or elite series Telecaster. I think it's a performance series one. Can't recall, but he was just showing us that beautiful, it looked like the sparkle seafoam green color Fender Telecaster, American US made one. Anyway, I saw a Jazzmaster like that at a Guitar Center one time. I fell in love with the P90s, the soap bar, kind of, I guess the waxy, yellowy, kind of antique colored soap bar ones, P90s. Anyway, fell in love with that thing, but yeah, could not walk away with it. But I have another beast here on the kind of makeshift, I guess, not repair table. I'm just kind of, I don't have space right now. My table's got so much crap on it, and I was doing the video earlier, kind of showing off this 60th anniversary Strat I have here, and I thought I would show you guys me replacing the parts on it that I'm doing. So I was gonna just do it and not video it, but I thought that's a waste of an opportunity to do a video. So whether I use this for like a makeup VEDA, maybe this is makeup VEDA number 2 for one that I missed last week. So then I'll be all caught up officially. I have to like go over which ones there were, but I think I missed 2, maybe 3, but 2. So let me show you what I'm doing here. So here we go. Got this little tripod set up here. Pardon my shorts. All right. I don't know if that's the best angle. Maybe I could have taken it up a little higher, right? Let's do that. Let's just turn that down. Is that better? Yeah, that way you can kind of see the whole guitar, right? Even a little higher. Yet, like that. How's that? There we go. So, this is a US made 2014 Fender 60th anniversary Stratocaster. See that ingot? I don't know if it clearly shows it, but it's 60th anniversary Strat. This will help. I don't know if you can make it out. 60th anniversary. There, it's got the micro tilt adjustment hole in the neck plate and the heel joint here, kind of done the ultra way, or the performer or ultra way. And this one came with all the gold parts. It originally came with the pearloid. Or was it gold? No, I think it originally came with these gold. Oh, I put it in the case. Let me bring it out. So, yeah. Comes with a really nice case, by the way. I don't know if I should show that. Maybe I will. So, originally came with all these parts. So here's the original kind of off-white pick, or not pick guard, but 3-ply. You can see that 3-ply. 3-ply dust back plate that no one uses or needs. The original pick guard. Here you got the sticker on it. That's the 60th anniversary. So 2014, 60th anniversary of the Strat. On this day, by the way, today is Leo Fender's birthday here in 2020. Not sure how old he would have been. I don't know if you can see that clear, but it says from 1954 to 2014. So 1954 to 2014. So I bought this in 2016, and it was one of 3. I sent 2 back that had damage here and here, mostly here. In the case, I guess it just wasn't, they didn't ship them well. So I think the original, they're the Spurzel locking tuners with the Shaler style Like they even have the show style gold strap locks. The tuners are the Spurzall type, so the mini tuners. I think originally it came with these gold ones, right? And what I did was I bought this pearloid pickguard, this kind of antique one, and the pearloid buttons. And originally I think this came, maybe this originally came with the pearloid buttons, but I bought the gold ones because I didn't like the pearloid. And it didn't really match with this because it was an antique, so it's too bright white. See that, right? So this like kind of aesthetic upgrade was on there for a little while, but I wasn't too crazy about it, so I changed out the tuner buttons to ebony. So let me go and lift this up and show it to you. Some of the case candy came in the came with the guitar. The Spurzall locking tuners with ebony. Noticed even the screws are gold. Cool, right? Got the right type of string tree. So this guitar is unique in that when they made these in 2014, they made a set of 1,954 two-tone sunbursts like this that were spec'd to the original 54 Strat, right? The first Strat. And this is not spec'd that way, but it does have those pickups in it. So it has these custom shop 54 pickups in it. So that's cool. Otherwise, it's got updates that are all modern, including the 2-point two-point tremolo bridge here, right? All gold parts. We've got the, I don't know why I put that on there, but I did. The pearloid thing. So I'm going to remove that. I already removed the knobs. The knobs that came with it originally are these white knobs. They're in this bag right here. They're these white knobs with the gold lettering. I think I'm going to keep those. I was thinking about changing out them to black knobs. But so here's the plan. The plan was to match these are black pearloid. So let me pull that up closer so you can see it. I don't know if you can see in the way it shines. And there you go. So it's black pearloid, not just black, right? So I thought it would be cool to get a black pearloid pickguard, and I tried to find black pearloid tuner buttons for these Spurzalls, but I could not find them. Maybe someone makes them, maybe like Crazy Parts or somewhere. I looked. I think if I had them made, I think they would cost me like $10 each, so $60 just for that. And then of course it has the gold-plated bar. I already switched the tip from the white to the black. Pulled the knobs already, the white knobs off here, and I was thinking about putting black knobs over the black pearloid. So, but I might keep the white ones. These aren't really antiqued, but they don't look stark white either, so they look kind of cool with the gold numbering. And you know, they match these pickup covers, so I might leave them. What's funny is I bought these pickup covers here, and I want to make sure that they're the right size. So that was the one concern I had when you buy some of these cheap parts. See, that one fits. That one does not fit there either. That's weird. That almost fits. Almost fits. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that. This one pickguard here, or pickguard, one pickup cover fits exactly. However, these two don't. so I'm not sure why. I don't think it has anything to do with the distance of the strings, does it? Can't. No, can't. So this fits perfectly, and fits perfectly. These two do not fit. This one's close, but no cigar. Neither does that. So I'm gonna have to buy 2 more black ones if I want to replace the black and make it all black on black. That was kind of the original idea. So these are crap, but maybe they fit something else. Let's see if it fits my telly. No, they're not the right spacing. They're almost the right spacing for the yeah. So it doesn't look like they're the right spacing for anything really. So they're just made in China junk I bought on Amazon, I guess. Big mistake. And the other problem too is that the black switch tip that I bought online as well also doesn't fit. So I'm gonna have to buy some, you know, authentic branded Fender ones, right? So this is gonna go in here. And, I'm gonna probably just toss these, but for now I'll keep them in the bag with the knobs, and I may or may not do the knobs. I was even thinking about using like a gold pen and filling the white lettering and numbers in gold over the black. So it'll all be black, gold, you know. Got the two-tone black to tobacco sunburst. I really dig that two-tone rather than the three-tone with the reddish in the center. I mean, that's real 70s kind of and 60s, but I kind of like this more. It's kind of more cool. So that's the plan. So I thought I would do this in front of you all. Let's see, I got my tools. Don't need all these parts here right now. And I do have like a fret rocker. I already checked some of the frets, so that's something else I've seen people do. That's a good idea. So, you know, checking to see if there's any rocking on any of the frets here. There's a tiny bit of rocking here. Do you hear that? Probably not. So it looks like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret. No, it's the 6th fret. 6th fret is a little bit high right around here. So we want to take that one down a skosh. So I'm going to mark that with the black marker pen. Should have one here. I did have one. There it is. So yeah, you want to be careful using these Sharpies because you don't want to go over the neck anywhere. And this has a satin neck, by the way, and it's a compound radius neck too. Very nice feeling neck. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double check. Yeah, so I'm going to just mark it with the Sharpie. I'm going to take that down a little bit. And I'm not going to use a file. I'm going to just use some of the, I've got that, let me grab it. Oh, where do I have that little kit? Where's my little kit hiding? There it is. So I got this at the dollar store for a few bucks. It's just my little handy little kit of stuff. So and I've got the fret covers, and I've got some Big Ben's nut sauce. Put some of that in there. And I've got this kit right here. So this is the Sumac kit, recommended by many. and I bought it because Phil McKnight highly recommends it. So here's that special tool you use to round out the edges here. These don't really need it. They're pretty smooth as silk. I mean, maybe right here I'm feeling a little tiny something just on that edge there. Yeah, I could round that one out a little bit, but believe it or not, this is pretty. This one too, I think a skosh. Yeah, I mean, very little need to take it down. So this has that, that micro mesh. Has all the color codes for how fine they are, and you just work your way down. Normally you would do that if you're fret dressing. In the case of what I'm going to use it for here is just to knock that one down that tiny little bit. You could use file, I guess, but I'm not going to get that aggressive with it. I'm fairly new to this kind of stuff. So, and I don't want to take it down too much because here it seems to be rocking a tiny bit, right? Right. But here it's not. Here it's not. Now we can start to move to that. A little bit of rocking, it seems. Yeah. So this fret here looks like this would be that would be 12, so that would be 11, 10, 9, right? 9th fret. So the 9th fret seems to be rocking a little bit all the way across. I'm going to go ahead and mark that with the Sharpie all the way across, just so I know which one needs it. I'm going to do that tomorrow because tonight I can't do all this. Tiny bit of rocking right here on the 13th fret, or no, 14th fret, just on this back end a little bit. Let's see what else we got. Seems to be all right. A little bit of rocking there, a little bit of rocking there. But way up here, I don't know how much it's going to matter. I mean, it might, right? So I'm feeling a lot of rocking way up here. But the other thing too is that, without the strings on it, without the neck bent up a little bit, because right now it's fairly straightened out, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I'm going to leave those alone and get strings on it and then see if it's buzzing at all. That far down close to the body, I'm not going to worry as much about it. More probably matters the most way up here, right? And there's absolutely no fret rocking up there. So, alright, and then I used my ESP tool here, as well as I actually used this too, to get under the these to pull up the knobs. So let's continue here. So yeah, I don't want to do that polishing thing tonight. I don't really have the time. But I thought at least, because it's fairly late, Lidani already went to bed and I don't want to. She's got her first day back at work tomorrow. So I'm just going to take the this pickguard off. Oh, and it's really important to keep track of all your screws, especially things like these gold-plated ones. They're not so easily come by, right? So I've got a little Ziploc bag that I'm putting everything in as I go. And I'm also really careful here with the screwdriver. I like this kind of screwdriver. It has this really unique shape. See that? Makes it easy to grip with your one hand like that. It's more of a machinist style, right? And high quality tools like this matter when you're doing this as a regular job kind of thing. But it also just, keeps you from making those like dropping the screwdriver on the guitar face mistakes and stuff. definitely want to avoid that kind of thing, right? So the most fun part about this job here is switching these out, right? You've got those little rubber thingies, those little things that kind of compress for your height adjustment on your pickups. And I think it's a good idea sometimes to mark where that was originally. So you'll see what I mean, where the rubber tubing is. But you might want to, you know, just to get the same kind of right height. But I don't think these things were set perfectly from the factory. Oops. So I'm not going to be too crazy about that, but I will probably mark it just to make it a little easier so I have a reference point, right? You can go by the factory specs, or you can go by, you know, your favorite guitar player specs based on how he sets the intonation, or the intonation sets the height of the pickups. But you know, all that stuff depends on, you know, what the output of the pickups are. All that kind of stuff matters, right? So it's another thing I could probably test the output of these pickups. I've never done that before, and I do have a meter to do that with. I'll have to grab it. It's not, I don't think I have it in this room, so I'm not going to do that tonight either. So, late night super boring VEDA, removing a pickguard off of 60th Anniversary Stratocaster guitar. This is the stuff most other people speed up, right? But I'm going to torture you all with this video. I better go to sleep early, because Ladani's probably hitting the hay right now, so I gotta remove these puppies. So I think I have the right wrench for that over here, but if not, I can just use that ESP thing, right? Oh, where did I put that? Oh, I put those away. Yeah, I'll use the, that's what that ESP tool is for. This thing. That's exactly why this exists, so you can go like this. We don't even need to do that yet, do I? Ooh, look at that. So that's what it looked like. Let me grab those polishing cloths that I got with the guitar. They actually came with polishing cloths. On the body, just so we don't scratch the body anywhere. Yeah, I don't like to baby my guitars too much, but why scratch it, right? So looks like it has that orange drop circuit right there, I believe. That's what it looks like. And these are some decent sized capacitors. And it's got a nice looking switch as well. 5-position switch, and it's got the if you noticed, these wire coverings here, they're the wax type. I don't know if you can see that. And then it says 60 60 60, so maybe these are 60s style pickups. How about that? I kind of dig that. I'd rather have 60s style sounding pickups in a Strat than the 54s anyway. So that's exciting. That's cool to see. I didn't really pay that much attention to that previously. Looks like the cavity, you know, it's got your standard kind of humbucker single. So if you wanted to switch this out to something with a little more oomph in it, you could do that, obviously. What else? It's got like the, yeah, pretty much it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Move these pots. Slide this back in, it's easier to do it that way. It's a great tool to have. It's got that angle that just makes it easy to do this, right? Nice brass bowls. I'll just set that over here. By the way, this came with this really cool 60th anniversary manual. Gives you the specs. Gives you what came in the case. Little guitar background, Fender background, some history. Over 60 years of innovation. Nice, right? And then it goes over the specs of this particular, the anatomy as they call it here. I don't think this particularly has to do with this 60th anniversary one, but the basic anatomy of the Strat. And there's something about string changing and truss rods and setting your intonation and blah 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 blah. Setting your string height. They have the oh, cool. There are the pickup height specs right there. Awesome. So you can get a feeler gauge, so you can set that up right. Even show you how to do it with the capo on the first fret there, which I do have. And then there's a little bit about care and maintenance, right? Pretty cool. It also came with a bigger book. Where's the bigger book? Yeah, it's over here. This is a cool book. So it came with this 60th Anniversary Strat book, right? Which is way cool. It's got all this cool memorabilia stuff. The world's greatest electric guitar. Pretty cool, huh? And there's one. So this is basically the one they modeled it after, I believe. Oh no, this is an Eric Johnson. What does it say? Oh no, he says, once you start playing one, it's hard to play anything else. Eric Johnson. Yeah, this is a very similar. I think this is actually the original 54. They might have modeled it after, as the 6-screw bridge, right? Notice the string tree, and notice the split tuner pegs. Cool, right? It's got those Fender style, Telly style. And then here's one that's got the more modern setup. You can kind of tell that those are Spurzl or something, locking tuners. 2-string trees. So yeah, it goes into all this, like the small one. Goes into the history since 1954 all the way to 2014 when I bought that. And then here's Buddy Guy saying something about it. I saw Buddy Guy at a jazz festival, Jazz and Blues Festival in San Francisco one time. Check out that stuff's cool, right? I have some parts that come in with those. Yeah. Billy Crogan. All kinds of stuff, right? A lot of cool history to this guitar. That looks like a Jeff Beck color there. I really like that green. And then there's the anatomy of the Strat. Yep, Buddy Holly. Who else played? Of course, Jimmy. Richie Valens, I think I just saw that upside down there. Clapton. The Slow Hand days. And of course, Stevie Ray Vaughan. And we've got to have Gilmore in here somewhere, right? And by the way, like I said, I'm doing this particular guitar setup so I can use this to do the. Oh, okay, here they're going into the commemorative. So let's see what they say about this guitar. They say this is the commemorative model, only available in 2014. Has the 60th anniversary neck plate on it. There's that's a much nicer body than the one that I got. I think that's a lot better selection of wood there. I got a decent one, but well, that looks like it's looks like it's like how many pieces? Yeah, okay, so okay, yeah, they put it together. So 3-piece body as well. But yeah, I don't mind mine. I like mine too. So don't get me wrong. But let's see, what do they say? They say the Fender 60th Anniversary Commemorative Strat guitar is a beautifully crafted U.S.-made instrument that celebrates 6 decades of the world's greatest electric guitar. Available in 2014 only, it features fine appointments such as an ash body, Fender custom shop pickup. They are 54 pickups then. Oh, the 60 on there is 60th anniversary. Okay, that's what the 60 is. So Fender custom shop, custom 54 pickups. Compound radius, fingerboard, gold hardware, custom engraved neck plate, and headstock ingot. Beautiful two-tone color, sunburst finish, and much more. A true gem of an instrument created to commemorate the Stratocaster guitar's diamond anniversary. You know what? They should have put diamonds here. Anyway. And it came with a strap too, if I remember right, with that brown and gold color strands. Yeah, very exciting. It's always exciting. So what else we got? A couple more of these to go, and then I'm gonna hit the hay. Probably gonna get in trouble for this late night hang, late night VEDA, or whatever you want to call this. Leo Fender celebration, birthday celebration. Oh, that's not in a good spot. Let's go from here. This is one of those spots where that screw's getting in the way. Yeah. Let's go from here. Oh, there we go. I got it now. Just gotta find a different angle. So I've never been afraid of taking apart stuff and putting things back together. I've done a lot of model building as a kid, and I did a lot of that. I've taken apart things and putting them back together stuff. And it's a good idea to take pictures of stuff if you're really taking stuff apart, but this is not that big of a challenge. Okay. Push those through. I need to remove these ones too, right? Oh, I might as well remove